We have an update for you now on the Northeast Portland eyesore, the old Gordon's Fireplace building. Look at it there. It was set to be auctioned off today, but that did not happen. Late last week, the bank, which now owns the property, paid off most of the liens the city filed against the building. That same bank sued multiple developers at the end of August for defaulting on their loans for the building and the site. The bank says they owe almost $5 million. The building was set for the auction block with several other abandoned homes in Portland that have become a burden on the neighborhoods across the city. They attract squatters, rat infestations, and other safety issues. Our Blair Best went to the auction today.
Sharon has lived next to this abandoned Southeast Portland home for a long time.
I've been here 43 years, and I've had to look at that for at least 10 years.
On Monday, you could not only see the years of neglect, but you could smell it too.
It's been a garbage dump for at least 3 years now.
And people used to be going over there and sleeping there.
And not to mention the rodents.
I mean, one year I killed over 100 rats.
The 87th Avenue property is one of 6 the city foreclosed on and auctioned off Monday afternoon.
Does anyone wish to bid?
Combined, the 6 property owners owe more than $1 million in unpaid fees for code violations and nuisance complaints, among other things.
These homes are there, vacant, becoming distressed. We have squatters going in, people vandalizing everywhere.
Only 2 of the 6 properties sold, including this one on North Detroit Avenue. The city foreclosed on it this past summer. On Monday, it sold for $200,000 after a lengthy bidding war.
That home is in great condition, and I think that it's also in a prime location.
Unlike the 87th Avenue property, which received no bids, leaving that neighborhood to keep living with its side effects.
It makes me extremely angry, and if I think about it too much, I'm just going to get really not very polite.
Blair joins me now from outside the Portland building where the auction took place. Blair, what happens to those homes that did not sell?
They go on the city's list for their next auction. Another list of vacant homes will be presented to City Council sometime next month. They'll have to approve that, and then another auction will happen in a few months after that. But in the meantime, for the neighbors living next to these vacant homes and dealing with everything that comes with it, they're encouraged to contact the city, fill out a form, and have someone come out and reassess the property. Now, I know what you're thinking. That doesn't sound like any immediate change, and unfortunately, there really is no immediate change for these properties that didn't sell today. Pat?
All right, Blair, and what about for the ones who did sell? What happens next with them?
So City Council recently changed rules around how soon a bidder can take ownership of their property. It used to be a year to allow time for the original owner to pay off any fines and sort of take back their property. But recently City Council decided that was too long, so they shortened it to 90 days. Here's that city spokesperson on why that matters.
They no longer are kind of at the will of whatever happens for the next year. So that was really a big deal, and I think that that's a huge part of why we saw such a big turnout today. We have so many properties that are in really interesting conditions. We have an aging population here in Portland, so we have a lot of folks that moved away from where they're from, came to Portland, built an amazing legacy and passed away and have no one to pass it on to. So we have a lot of vacant homes because no one was able to come forward and take over that estate. So these homes are there, vacant, becoming distressed. We have squatters going in, people vandalizing everywhere. So it's important for us to get those properties back into the hands of Portlanders to continue to develop it.
All right, so again, in 3 months, the owners of those 2 properties that sold today will be able to start renovating or tearing them down. Pat?
All right, thanks, Blair. Interesting as always.